guys, and welcome back for another crochet tutorial. Today I'm going to be showing you how to crochet this ribbing. Now this is a project that I started. I might have a tutorial eventually showing you how I do the top part, but this is what I'm going to be showing you how to do, is this ribbing. So now that the warm weather is starting to get colder, we are starting to think of, you know, our hats and scarves and stuff like that. So you're probably gonna find ribbing on a lot of your projects or your patterns, especially for the brim of hats and the ends of scarves and such. So I'm just going to show you how to make this, and let's just say you did find a pattern that you liked and it didn't have this look and maybe you wanted to add it on, then it would be very simple to do that. So I'm just going to, again, I think I've said this like a billion times, I'm just going to show you how to do this. It's really easy, and it kind of looks like a knit one purl one. So it has that like same look as knitting but with crochet. So let's get into it. So I'm just going to use my 5mm hook and grab some yarn, just my regular worsted weight yarn. Nothing too crazy. Of course, you know, whatever your pattern says to use, then you're going to use that yarn and that hook. So I'm just going to put a slip stitch onto this hook, and for this particular one I started with 9 chains. So of course the longer the chain, the wider the ribbing's gonna be. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. You're just going to go back down your ribbing. So depending on your pattern or depending on the look you want, you can do single crochet ribbing, half double crochet ribbing, or even double crochet. It's all up to you. Of course, the bigger the stitch that you use, the wider the ribbing is going to be. So this is a half double crochet. So I'm going to show you how to do that today. If you don't already know what a half double crochet is, you're going to yarn over, and then we're going to go into the second from hook, in through the loop, yarn over, back through the loop, and then you're going to have 3 loops on your hook. And then you're going to yarn over again, and you're going to go through all 3 of those loops. And you're going to go into the next one. Yarn over through the 3 loops. I really like half double crochets because it is a fairly quick stitch, but it also is a bigger stitch, so it's faster than single crochet, but not as slow as double. Okay, so now that you're at the end of your row, here is your first row. Very simple. It's just basically 8 stitches, and we're going to chain 1, and then we're going to turn our work. And to create the ribbing, you're basically going to work in the back loop only. So we're gonna yarn over, and then if you look, I'm gonna show up close. So you know how there is the V, there's 2 pieces of yarn. Normally you would go through both of those pieces, but we are going to be working in the back loop, so you're only going to go, so you're just going to yarn over, and then you're going to split that V and go into the back one. Yarn over. So at first it's a little bit tricky. Kind of feels weird if you've never done it before. And then it kind of looks like you're wrecking the project too, because then like the stitches look like they're kind of getting pulled. Ah! Oh my goodness. This is the first time I've ever worked with this yarn. This is the Bernat Premium. I got it at Walmart. Alright, so now into the last one. So as you can see, that is the stitch that we didn't go through, and it kind of pushes it forward to create the little ridges. So you're just going to yarn over, flip it, and then again go into the back loop. So you're going to do this as long as your project states. So if you're not going off of a pattern, then, and you just want to make a hat, what you would do is you would create this ribbing, wrap it around your own head, measure your head, and then you would start crocheting right off of this, which is actually like easier, I think, because then you can get a more accurate measurement if you measure it like directly on your head. So it will keep going and going, and it will look like that. So the thing with this is that you are doing it this way, but then when you're done, you're going to be turning it this way, and then you are going to be continuing on top of it. So if you made a hat, then you would make a loop. See, this is like, you know, the end of sweaters and stuff like that. Like, this is what they usually like to make it look like. And then you would sew it together, and then you would just start like crocheting your hat. And initially you're going to go along one edge and put like a row of single crochets, depending on, you know, your pattern and how many stitches it calls for. Let's say like it says that you need 64 stitches. Well, then you would evenly space 64 stitches around your rim to make sure they fit, so that, you know, you can go by the pattern from then on. So really simple, quick. I hope you enjoyed this video and add some ribbing to your hats and scarves and sweaters. And if you have any questions, don't hesitate to leave them in the comments below. Subscribe if you haven't already, and to stay notified for future crochet tutorials. I'm starting to get the crochet bug again because it is starting to get cool off where I'm from, so there will probably be a lot in the near future. Follow me on my Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. I want to connect with my viewers and see what you guys are making. So thanks so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys!